Good morning, everyone. Earthy Wise Woman here, and I'm here to give you your daily reading for today. I'm also going to add some suggestions for some herb magic to just enhance your day. So let's get started. First of all, I'm going to be using my Love Tarot deck to find out what's going on. Shall we? First, let's go ahead and bless our deck. I call upon the energies from above, the collective universe. And I call upon the energies from the earth plane, our mundane. Show me, what is there going to be today from the aspects of male and female for today? And the first card we draw is from the above, which represents from the cosmic universe. From below, which represents the mundane universe. Female and male. So let's get started. So let's find out what's going on in the cosmic universe for today. By the way, I forgot to mention, might be a help. Today's date is August the 17th, 2018. So it's a Friday. And all of this is an important information. Also, I want to mention we are currently in a waxing moon state. So that's important to know. Let's see what's going on with our above collective universal energy, shall we? Oh my, it is the day of the woman. Our card is the Empress. On a mundane scale, that would show, on a universal scale, that would show something more of energy of abundance, giving, frustration, and a lot of positive energy. So that would mean if you were thinking about considering doing something that would yield you, say, money or anything material, this would be a very good card. Also, spiritual gains. So reading a good book or buying a good book to get some collective insightfulness. This is a good day to do something like this. I want you to take a good look at the card now. Now, I want you to notice one thing about the Empress. The reason I say that this would be a good card for gaining is the Empress is holding fruit. And that means something that was planted, and now we see what the gains are for what we had put in. So if you had put in something such as looking for a promotion, looking to buy a car, looking, you put in your energy to write a book, or you put in your energy to gain something, well, you should be seeing some fruits of your labor now. And I probably use the worst examples of that. But I want you to take a good look. This is the Empress. Now remember, I pulled this card for the collective cosmic universe. And I'm going to go ahead and put that card down. Now let's look for the mundane universe. What's going on our plane, our basic plane right now, shall we? Let's take a look. And we got the Magician. Excellent card. And I want you to know it's masculine. Take a look at that. So it's like the micro and the macro, cosmic, have gotten together. And they truly are going to blend today. So anything you put out, you will definitely get your fruit back. Because the Magician is someone who basically has honed his skills. He is going to gain from not just one element, but for all four elements of the universe. And what that means is earth, water, air, and fire come together in order to make everything become one. A beautiful blend. Now, let's see how this beautiful blend of the Empress and the Magician will affect males and females and relationships in general. Shall we? Let's go ahead and look at our masculine card first. And our masculine card is the Wheel of Fortune. So, I'm going to give this energy out for couples on a male aspect. The Wheel of Fortune, or the number 10 card, and every deck has it differently. It means a re-beginning. So guys, if you did something this time, whenever, for your girlfriend that didn't turn out the way you thought it would, and maybe you didn't give it enough serious thought when you said something that you meant to be nice and thoughtful, and it came down a little wonky. This is the best time to do it all over again, because now you've had an opportunity to think about what you said, and you have an opportunity to execute it in a better manner. So this is the time to go ahead, guys, step up and try that thing again. You messed up the last time, forget the last time. You have an opportunity to do it again. And this time, you already have insight on how it can possibly turn out, because you know how it turned out the last time, which may not have been so good. This time it will turn out better. So guys, step up to the plate and do the right things, because they will turn out better today. It's a great day for it. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Awesome. So go for it. I want you to take a good look at the card. I don't know if you can see it from here, but the male and the female are blindfolded. And here's the reason why. Whatever they spend on the Wheel of Fortune, because of how this card landed and what it landed for, it's going to turn out good. So guys, for right now, I want you to push the self-doubt aside and thinking something like, well, the last time I did this, it didn't turn out so good, so I'm not going to do it this time. Forget that. Go for it and do it. Because if you do it this time, the outcome will be very different. Because like that old saying says, foreknowledge is forewarned. So you already knew how it turned out the last time. This time, it's going to turn out a lot better. Now, let's go ahead and look at what the day shows in a feminine aspect, shall we? Let's take a look. I'm curious. Ah, the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is a spiritual card. Some people really don't know. It's mystical. That's why a lot of people are like, what's that? A Hierophant. Think of it as a priest or a minister. And what's going on is the concept of taking looks at things. It's almost like with the male aspect, it's not take a chance. This time, it's you already know what the outcome is, so go for it. But for this card right here, for the female, it's the Hierophant. Women, I want you guys to take spiritual meditations today. In other words, think before you react. Even if you are angry and you feel like the urge to just want to act out or yell or scream, take a step back and rethink your processes today. Because today, for women, it's going to be a passionate day for us. So that's why I'm telling you to take a spiritual insight. You're going to have an opportunity to look at something from an aspect you won't be able to pretty much the rest of this week, which is a mental aspect. Before you react in an angry moment, you can be angry, but I want you to take a methodical, quiet approach to communicating how you feel. Don't run with your passions. Take the step back and run with your mind. Think about, why did this person say this? Why did this happen? Not the why me, but the what in the world did I do to cause this effect in my universe? Okay? And also, men, before you go ahead and take that wild, passionate leap that you did before, look at the energy of your woman. If she seems a little offish or she seems a little distant, do not say to her, what's wrong with you? Bad approach. I want you to consider the thoughts of the Hierophant and think about the idea of approaching this in a different manner. So I want you to say to her, honey, I love you. How you feeling today? And that's the approach to take, guys. So I want you to take loving and then thoughtful. So, honey, I love you. How you feeling today? Do not take the what's wrong with you. Women, when the man in your life does take that approach, feel free to express your feelings and don't downplay them. Don't say, oh, it's nothing, or you wouldn't understand. Let him know. Don't overwhelm. Just let them know. Even if you don't know what it really is, say that. Let the guy know. Hey, I'm not sure what's really going on with me today. I'm just feeling a little down. And that is okay. That will keep the balance that's going on today. Keep your spiritual polarities together and connected. And you guys are going to have a wonderful day. So let's go to recap super quick. And I know somebody's going to be like, oh my gosh, it's going to recap again. Yes. Women, take a spiritual approach to your day. Okay? Men, try it all over again, but now you've got some insight on how to do it right. The collective cosmic universe is going to be very giving and fruitful today. Take advantage of it. The micro earth mundane universe is going to be something of a knowledgeable connection of all four elements. Tap into those elements. Tap into the passion of the fire. Tap into the communication of the water. Tap into the grounding of earth. And tap into the communication of the air. And it's going to be good for you guys, everyone. So that's a blessed be. Now I'm going to close our card reading today with an herb. Yeah, an herb. I know. What do you mean an herb? Well, I thought, sometimes we need to know that there are certain herbs that we can either smell or take, bathe in, even drink. Because a lot of herbs are, edible. They won't kill us. And in fact, they can be a very great helping as far as our physical body. But today, the herb of choice I got out of my herb collection, which is pretty extensive, is lavender. So I'm going to show you what lavender looks like. Excuse me. There you go. Hope you can see that. See those little grains of? That's lavender. That's lavender. This is in a satchel that I personally bought, and I sometimes make them. But now, lavender has a good effect because every herb has an aspect of what it represents. Magically, we can use herbs for this reason. Now, lavender is Mercury for its planetary. Mercury is the element of air. So this is air. And it's masculine. I want to make that point. So this is a masculine, airy herb. Mercury. Now, why would a person use something like lavender? Well, lavender is good for love. It's even good for sleep. So if you guys are having a hard time sleeping, grinding up lavender and smelling it, putting it by your bedside will actually help you sleep. Okay? But more people know it for love. It's also for protection. So that's a great thing to know. Happiness, peace, purification. So on a day like today, I would tell, it's funny because who would carry lavender? Women who are trying to attract a man, wear lavender, women. This will work. Grind it up or just put it in your bath in a little bath bomb. You can even put it in your bubble bath. You've seen. People sell lavender everywhere. Lavender is wonderful for that. Now, men should also carry lavender too, because it still is a purification. It brings a great deal of peace. You can burn it in your home for that reason too and cleanse your house. Now, here's a note of funny things. During the time of the Renaissance, young ladies used to carry rosemary and lavender together. And now, remember I said that lavender attracts love and it's for love. And in fact, before the Renaissance and after the Renaissance, which is amazing, prostitutes used to carry lavender on their person to attract excuse my language, a John. Yeah, prostitutions, lavender, good business partners. But during the time of the Renaissance, young ladies used to carry lavender and rosemary together. And it was to promote chastity, which is quite the opposite of what a prostitution is trying to do. So, just a case in point, it promotes chastity. But for our herb collection, I would strongly suggest for anyone to go ahead and have herbs like lavender in your collection, because you will always be able to use it. So once again, herb of the day, lavender. Now, on this note, I am going to close off my video, and I hope everybody has a blessed day. Be safe. Hey, blessed be.